Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Whims Legacy, our random genetics niche tribe where we have been following them from island to island, generation to generation, along the whims of the nicheling gods, aka the random generators, who kind of watch over them, make their lives a lot more interesting, if not easier, for sure. But we are back, and we are here on this rather peaceful island. We do have the occasional Barina, we do have the occasional rogue, but for the most part I can't help but feel like this has been a place of peace for the Whims tribe for the last couple generations, as they have really been able to come back from having been almost devastated with only 3 members left, climbing our way all the way back up to being allowed to have 13 members in a tribe watched over by Cora. And Cora is now the proud mother of 3 wonderful sons from her mate Nunu, who was a wanderer who I originally looked at and went, nah, we don't want that guy in our tribe. And actually, he has proven not only to be the hero who rescued us from a Barina who was going to attack and eat Cora, who could not fight back due to her one deformed paw and her other paw being perfect for berry and nut picking, but not much else. But Nunu came in, rescued her from the Barina, and they are now raising many beautiful, happy, healthy sons. So I'm very happy about that. And we did also have the birth of Travon, who has 4 on the nut cracking ability, because he not only has Cracker Jaw, which showed up recessive from these 2, but he also has double nimble fingers, which is pretty amazing because we are kind of on a kick where we have moved away from the sea, and now the Whims are focusing on the Tree of Life. And yeah, he actually, he's got it. You can't really have a better sign that he is meant to be the keeper of the tree than the fact that he is the best nut-cracking nicheling we have had born in ages. So Travon's current job is to be a keeper of the tree. That is random person Kirkir. This is former family member Kirkir, who apparently is coming over to eat this fruit so that he can heal up. Let's see, what else do we have going on? We have a few cousins roaming around. Don't be alarmed, those aren't land sharks. That's just our cousin Rokuvan. And we also had the arrival of Rare, who came in with her beautiful yellow fur. And again, we learn not to judge a book by its cover, because she came in and fell in love with Roroduke's Barina ears and has had a child with him. And I have actually gone and named this child, whose name was formerly Miko, to Mouse. And I love that because she looks like a little mouse to me, but also because she is the strongest nicheling in our tribe. So I think it's kind of ironic to have named her Mouse, because, you know, she's mouse. You're supposed to be tiny and small and a prey item as mice, but instead she is the strongest nicheling in our tribe and will probably provide a lot of defense. Rather like what the eldest son of Nunu and Cora is currently doing. Nufar, who has been renamed to Nufar, is actually really good at running around the place, and he always wants to like tear up the grass and make sure that he can see if anything's coming to get his family. So he's very good at defense, but we might release him pretty soon so that we can have more babies, because once we hit 13 is the number we are locked at for all of Cora's lifespan, for how big this tribe can be. So we'll have to see. Maybe Nufar is about to go on some journeys of his own, but I think that Travan, I don't know, Cora is pretty young to pick a new leader of the tribe. But I just really feel like Travon is definitely the keeper of the trees. And I do love the fact that we have a really powerful warrior mouse, so that's just adorable. And I would love to see more children from Rare, just in case she's bringing in some rare, haha, there's a pun for you, but some rare immunity genes as well. So we're kind of keeping an eye on everybody at the moment. I will probably let go of some of our cousins pretty soon, just because there's not really a reason to keep some of our cousins around. They're not really contributing genetically to the family tree. They're just kind of floating around the place and occasionally helping us out when it comes to like being Barina food or possible future immunity genes. But yeah, we might release some of the strays. Like Mikois is really cool and she can actually eat those poison berries, but I think I'm actually going to go ahead and release her now, because she can go wander. She just wants an easy life of eating the berries and enjoying the swamp. So I'm gonna go ahead and like let her wander away, and that way Rare over here can actually go ahead and have another baby. In fact, she can literally just walk into this nest. And now that we're down to 11, Rare can have another baby too. I'm going to let Nufar clear away some of this grass so that he can defend his family. Isco is very big on the defense of the family thing too, so I'll let her come over here. And I think that Nunu would be a little bit nervous about the fact that he can't really see what's going on over here. So we'll send him over here to start clearing stuff away too. And I think we're going to build up to about 300 to 400 food and then move to the next island. That's kind of my goal. All right. Oh, and what do we have here? Barina ears! He's so cute. Mouse, look at your son. And he is also super strong. So we have a double-clawed nicheling Duknu, and he is very strong. He might go to the next island even. That would be pretty useful. There we go. Let's grab this bunny meat. And we can have Mouse kind of jump over so that she can watch her father. I can let Rare try to pick things, but she has digging paw actually, which she has not passed on to either of her children now that I just noticed. All right, and then we've got some, bundles. Bundles everywhere. What am I even gonna do with all these bundles? Oh my gosh. There's a lot of food happening down here. And we can have one more baby at the moment. So I might let Cora have one last child. Let's move the little guy over. We can let Trevon go ahead and crack open these nuts. I'm gonna let Nunu come down here. He can start clearing some things away because I don't think he likes this suspicious patch of grass that's a little bit too close to his family. And I am gonna let Nufar, I'm gonna let Nufar go ahead and get that bundle meat for us. There's a lot of bundles on this island. And Duknu, let's see, you can actually eat from this plant, no problem. And Lako, oh, she found a nest. Yeah, I think I'll let them kind of clear away the grass over here so we can just jump. We aren't really going to follow the path, but we'll just jump over to this port. But yeah, I don't know if we'll keep them in the family much longer, that group. Just because the more we clear away, the more babies we can have. All right, Nufar. Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh whoa, oh no! I kind of feel like this is Yuki. What am I gonna do? I can't attack an albino nicheling because we often say that fertile albino nichelings are actually the reincarnation of the god Yuki. So I feel like we just had the god Yuki show up out of the blue to leave a gift with Lako, but what kind of gift could be gotten from a albino nicheling who has double deformed paws and like no way to feed himself? How are you even? You're just like a mirage. There's no way you can even feed yourself, buddy. Oh man. All right, well, we might go ahead and let Lako have the children of this rogue because we could say that they are a gift, literally a gift from Yuki. Perhaps an unwanted one at times, but we cannot deny. Oh, and who's this? Oh, hey, it's McQuace. She decided she wanted some fish instead of some berries. But we cannot deny that this is a gift from the god Yuki. So we'll go ahead and let Lako have that baby. That's unexpected. Like, I think I'm gonna just roll with that. If you have a albino rogue show up, then it may very well be the reincarnation of the god Yuki, and you just kind of have to bear with it. All right, we'll clear this away, but that means that we have to wait for poor Cora to be able to have her baby, unfortunately. There we go, and her son is in charge there. Oh, and we've got some bundles. And Mouse is learning how to do some good hunting with her dad. I think he would be so proud. And we'll go ahead and have little Duke New come over here with his mom. And they'll kind of work their way over to the other side of the family soon. And I think Nufar, I'll probably go ahead and release Nufar. And then his brother, then his family will be able to focus on having more babies, because we're about to have apparently the reincarnated god Yuki's child kind of out of the blue. So there you go, Lako, with Dukir to watch over you as you give birth to a strawberry pink baby boy. Oh my gosh, well, he has got some capabilities. That's just so ironic. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna have to be very careful. Lako only has a couple days left to live, and I don't want her to become pregnant. Oh, what? Okay, so we have a friendly baby Barina, and then we have a not so friendly Barina who has come. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, wait a second. This is a lot of Barinas all of a sudden. Okay, Mouse, it's time to show what you've got. Be able to defend your mom. Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh, they did it. They did it. They did it, you guys. And now I can offer the meat to this baby whose mom we just destroyed. I feel very badly about that, but that's how this works. And then Nufar can go ahead and leave a couple hits on this Barina, and then he can skitter out of there. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. And Roro also is over here. We'll just him gather some food, and we'll have to go take that Barina out in just a second. Holy days on the bundles though. What am I even gonna do with all these bundles? There's just so much meat everywhere. Hey, back off from my females, Yuki. You already left your contribution to my family tree, okay? We don't need more of this nonsense. Let's see. I'm gonna clear this grass away so I can see the family. Whoa, that got kind of exciting for a moment. Having so many nichelings just appear out of the blue. Let's see. And Cora. Yeah, Cora, I think I'm gonna send her up here for a minute so that she can get a really good view of what's happening, because there's a lot of stuff happening all of a sudden. I'm gonna have Lako jump over here. And she's actually about to pass away, but she's leaving behind little Raspberry. His name is Raspberry. I know it's not obvious, but his name is Raspberry. If we keep him in the tribe or not for super long remains to be seen, but Dukier will watch over him. Oh my goodness. All right. So that was a ton of unexpected arrivals. We took out the Barina. I'm gonna say that Barina was a juvenile being chased by a larger Barina instead of his mom, because that makes me sad. And then Travan has now grown up. Cora still has some life left to live. We're getting really high up there on the arrival of the food. And Lako is now about to pass away, but she has left behind Raspberry, who is indeed touched by the god Yuki and his child. And somebody is bleeding. Oh no! Oh no, Nufar, come on, buddy, you've got this. All right, so Nufar is trying to defend himself. He may not make it because I think he has hemophilia, but I don't know. I can't check. And Mouse wants to jump over and help, but she's too far. There we go. All right, and we'll have Rare come over and help take care of poor Nufar. Oh no, and Rare is getting old. Oh man. All right, well, we won't have Rare for much longer either. So we've just got so many family members suddenly dying of old age, but I guess at least Cora can go ahead and make her nest now. I'll just let her nest right there. Oh no, and Nunu is getting old. Gosh. Everybody, you're getting old all of a sudden. Why? And now we ate like a clamshell. Thank goodness. And we'll let Nunu jump over here. He can help out by clearing away some spots. Their son Travan is still the best nut picker that we've ever had. And then we have, yeah, little Raspberry. What am I gonna do with you, little buddy? I think that Dukier feels like it is his job to watch over this child, at least until he's old enough to fend for himself, because he is a reincarnation of the god Yuki, and you don't just go and like abandon, well, not in the reincarnation, but a child of the reincarnation. So you can't just like abandon him. Let's see what's going down. We have a new baby. We have a bird who wants to come and eat Nuku, who has no useful skills whatsoever. Oh my gosh. Oh dear me. Let's see. And we're at 13 members of the tribe. So I think Nufar, having experienced what it is like to battle with Barina, actually wants to go out in the world. And we are going to release him. We're going to say that, well, actually here, we'll have Mouse release him. We're going to say that he wants to go out into the world, and he wants to go and discover what else is hiding in the shadows. He wants to go and try his strength out in the wilderness. So we will release him to go do that. So I have more room for more babies. Rare is about to pass away, so I'm going to put her on her nest. I'm going to have her mate Roroduke come over to her. And they're going to hang out and nibble some berries. Where I'm going to have Roro actually jump for these bushes because he's a good berry picker who has a taste for the toxic berries. And let's see, so then we have Travon. I'm gonna have him come over and just keep working on gathering from the Tree of Life. And Isco is going to work on gathering from those bundles. We could go ahead and we will teach Rasp. I renamed him just a second ago because I needed to take a drink of water. But we will rename Rasp so that, or we'll take Rasp and teach him how to hunt. But I think we will probably release him maybe in just a second. He's also not sickly, so it's kind of tricky because you always wonder like, but am I going to get the really good genes from this nicheling or that nicheling? And Nunu is going to come over, come on, and he is going to have one last child with his mate. And hopefully it'll be a girl because I am noticing that we are actually getting really close, really uncomfortably close to being like maxed out on having mostly boys. So we got to get the female edge of this population up. Well, oh, there they go. Oh, I'm gonna miss them. Goodbye, Nunu. Goodbye, Rare. Thank you for everything that you both brought to this tribe. And he has now left behind a wonderful generalist daughter, Izana. What a lovely name. And then Rare has left behind little Sissy. Oh dear, that's one of my favorite names. And she's able to defend herself, but she can dig up roots just like Mom. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so we do have a few new family members, and we are still under 13 members. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay, and we can actually start kind of moving everybody towards the next island because we've got a good chunk of food. And we do have several like younger tribe members that I think will be able, like Duke New is definitely going to go, Mouse is definitely going to go, Roroduke may not be able to, and I don't know if I'll send Sissy. So we might have them have a few babies in between here and there. And Travon, we'll have to see. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and have Roroduke watch over his baby. Mouse is going to do a little bit of exploring. Can she smell any food? There's a good berry bush over here that I can go ahead and just destroy. Because we're going to be leaving here in just a minute. So might as well do some destructive berry bush picking. I'm not sure about Raspberry. I feel like we should send him, like maybe he has dreams. He has dreams about the snow given to him by his father, Yuki. And so we may actually go ahead and have Raspberry go with us to the next island. We don't have that many nichelings to send after all, because we cannot send everybody since some of them are about to die of old age. And like little Nuku, I don't think we're gonna send Nuku. He's not got the skills for it, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe Izana, because she's got big body, so she would be more comfortable over there. But not Nuku, I don't think. All right. Oh no, Isco, I'm gonna miss you. Ah! And there's another Barina. Oh my gosh, Mouse, get over here. What is this nonsense? And who is that? No, Mouse, run! Mouse! Mouse, run! You've got Kirky on one side and a Rogue Mail on the other. Run, Mouse! Oh my gosh. Get out of here, buddy. All right, and then we've got this group coming on over. Oh dear me, this is a lot of excitement happening all at once. Okay, Roduke here is going to come over and he's going to help out. He has unfortunately to grab his child, his itty bitty baby, and he has to dive into this battle with his baby, no less. But hopefully, come on, there we go. We made it happen. And here's Ramimi. Hello? Hi? This island is just popping with people. Oh my gosh. But Ramimi is here possibly because she was coming in like a vulture wanting some of the meat that she saw available when it came to what was being offered up from that Barina. She has very low fertility. I don't know if we would keep her, but maybe a child from her would be strong. But I don't know, that fertility is pretty low. Her eyesight is normal though. And Duke New does need a mate. I was kind of thinking of breeding Duke New with Izana. And we are kind of low on females. Maybe now is not the time for me to turn down an unexpected female. So we'll come and at least look at her. All right. And wow. Talk about a little bit of an adventure. Then we have Nuku, who honestly cannot do much, so I'm going to release him as soon as we can. And we have Cora, who is just going to honor the bones of her mate really quickly. And we have their son, Travon, who is definitely in charge of the trees. And then we have little Raspberry, who dreams these odd dreams about the snow. So we will start heading over there, and Dukir will watch over his little charge, and they will finish clearing the grass so we can crawl through the water and onto the port to the next area. And get away from me, rogue male! Get away from me! Oh my gosh, is he chasing Ramimi? Can he do that? Is he chasing Ramimi? Huh. I kind of want to wait and see if that's what's happening here. Alright, so where to begin? Nuku. I'm going to bring you over here. Your mom Cora is about to pass away. No. Oh, that's really going to determine it, actually, guys. I kind of feel like Mouse. I want Mouse to be our next leader. Like, forget the others. I kind of want Mouse to be the next leader of our tribe. Duke Nu has now scared away that rogue male so that we can jump over and let's offer Ramimi a place in our tribe. So now Ramimi is an unrelated female who has just wandered on in and is really hungry, and I'm gonna say she's a little bit destructive. So we might breed up with Ramimi with some of our good members in just a minute here. I think Mouse is going to be our next leader though. I really think she has what it takes, and I think that she actually has a lot of the traits that we would want to see passed on to the next area. So Mouse is probably going to be it. And Sissy we might take after all, because she is a female. She does have digging paw. It's not like she's got terrible traits. What was that? There's a lot of random nichelings wandering around. It's not like she has terrible traits. And I feel like Duke Nu kind of wants to take Remy as his mate because she's strong, he's strong. Like attracts like. Izana can help her brother out with cracking open some of the nuts there. And Rasp can jump on up, and he can actually give us a great view of what we have to work with when it comes to jumping over to the next island. So Rasp is doing a good job of clearing that away. All right, so this is getting kind of interesting. Oh, I totally wasted all of my moves on Rokirkir. I'm sorry, Rokirkir. All right, well, let's see. We took out that rogue. Cora has 1 day left, or 2 days left. Whew, that's going to be really tricky. There's a... No, Cora, run! No! No. I don't need... He looks kind of like Raspberry. We don't need this nonsense. Back off, buddy. I was about to eat that crabbit and everything. Do you have any... No! She made it with him. Why? I didn't want that to happen. Alright. Time to move to the next island, I think. Let's do this. We're gonna start scooching everybody down there. Come along, my friends. Sissy, you're gonna come too. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna have Remimi. I think that... Remimi, run! I think that Remimi... get out of here! I think that... Okay, come on. And then we'll have our Keeper of the Trees in just a second. Rodukir. Come on, Rodukir. You're also on the defense. Where's that rogue? We're gonna get rid of him. He is not gonna be messing with our tribe, okay? I've had too much of this nonsense. Look, I have like a whole protective wrap around this new female nicheling that we brought into the tribe. And yeah, I do think Mouse is going to inherit the tribe, but I also think that Travon needs to go as well. So Mouse and Travon are probably my new power couple, and they're going to be the ones that will move on to the next island, because I don't know how many nichelings I can take. I can take a minimum of 2 and a maximum of 20. And when Cora passes away, that's when we're going to find out how many we're allowed to have. So, and I as much as I love this island, I do want to move on to the icy island now that we have so much food. So alright, let's continue wiggling down here. I'm going to start by having Raspberry wrestle with his lookalike and curse his name and say that he's nothing like him. How dare he show up and traumatize all of my nichelings. I'm going to have Duke Nu jump down here and protect the food. Dukir is going to jump over here. There we go. And now Remy is protected on all sides, and I think that she is actually fallen for Dukir. So I'm going to go ahead and let her become pregnant now before we don't have that option anymore. There we go. Meanwhile, we've just got like a party going on everywhere. And I think that I'm going to go ahead and let Mouse become pregnant with Trivon's child. We have to set their things later, but I think that just suddenly with the pressure surrounding them, there would be a whole series of nichelings just like, you know what, maybe we're supposed to be in this together. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's our little guy, Nuku. Man, he is really traveling. And we are trying to protect ourselves desperately from this rogue male. All right, Izana is going to jump over. And she's going to go there. And her mother, Cora, is going to come up here and give birth to the rogue child. And I think that perhaps she was too old to give birth, and that is why she is about to pass away, and it was too much strain upon her, and that is quite sad. But she will leave behind a wonderful legacy, even though her family is eager to explore beyond the nest tree, or excuse me, beyond the tree of life, and even though her family is very eager to move beyond these borders, I do think that Cora is happy with the life she lived here. This was her place with Nunu, and she can understand the eagerness of the young to want to move on, some of them, and especially with Rasp in our tribe and his fascinating dreams of the snow. What does that mean? Where will it take them? Clearly that was the sign to go to the snows anyway, and now we have love being struck up. This is definitely a great island for wandering nichelings and new genetics though. Oh my gosh. But we're gonna have to see what the shape of the Whims is going to be on the next island. We can only take 10 nichelings with us. How many will we be allowed once Cora has passed on and Mouse has actually taken up the position as the lead of the tribe? Let's see. Cora! Goodbye, Cora! She has given birth to a young child named Duknu in her final moments, and I accidentally put Mouse on a nest. I didn't actually mean to do that, but holy cow, look at this child! Mouse, you and Trevon have the best babies! So she has, and I forgot to set their genes. I did not mean to set her on a nest without setting her genes. I am so sorry. That is the whim randomness of me making some mistakes without meaning to. But Nukuta, oh my gosh, welcome to the tribe. And you guys, the number is, with Mouse now in the lead and ready to take control of this tribe, dun 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 dun, 18! It is 18, almost maxed out for the Whims, so we will be able to continue bringing so many of our wonderful whimsy members together. I'm not sure which ones we'll take with us. I think we have a few elders who are not going to make it to the next island. And I think we might leave behind some of them. Yeah, I think by the time we take out the elders, then pretty much we've got, and I think that Kirkir and Mikoi back there are just like constantly trying to dig up a worm. They've spent all of this time trying to dig up a worm. But yeah, I think once you remove the elders, then we actually have just enough nichelings to go to the next island. And we will be leaving little Duknu. He just does not contribute much to the tribe, other than like high fertility. And I think I might be leaving. I mean, I think we can actually take everybody else who's not an elder. Like Roroduk, unfortunately, needs to stay. But his son, Dooku, is going to go on with his new mate, Rami. And I think that's wonderful. So all right, good. And also I gotta drag Roro down here. So the next generation is carrying on the Whims legacy, and they are starting to look quite different, but I have to take a moment to admire the fact that this tribe has survived after having gone down to only 2 members and our lone wolf fighting off Barina and rogues left and right so that her daughter could grow up and eventually have Cora, and Cora could grow up and have this beautiful tribe. And now we have Mouse, who was born from Rare, a nicheling who otherwise we might have turned away, but welcomed in with open arms. And now we have the birth of the next generation with little Nukuta, who I want to rename to Squirrel, because she is Mouse, he is Squirrel. This is their dad. I mean, it's the child of a tree. Trevon, the keeper of the tree, and Mouse is clearly going to be Squirrel. So I will rename Squirrel to his proper name, and we will move on to the next island next time. And I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.